and welcome to yet another special session of APAC Smart and Sustainable City Conclave. We are on the day 3. We had some amazing sessions and speakers from across the country. Day 1 inaugural session, we had the keynote address from the Chief Secretary of Government of Kerala, Dr. Vikwas Mehta. And also in the day 2, we have Mr. Durga Shankar Mishra, the Secretary for Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, Government of India, and we had participation from across the country, decision makers and CEOs from smart cities and also secretaries. Now, this particular conclave is being hosted by the Government of Kerala, Smart City Thiruvananthapuram, and organized by APAC News Network. And today we have a special presentation from ARAPL, that stands for Affordable
Right.
Robotics,
Rob-
uh,
and
yeah,
Automation Limited.
and Automation Limited. And to present the innovations and the best practices, the services and solutions they have to offer for sustainable urban development and smart cities, we have Mr. Milind. Welcome, Mr. Milind. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks a lot for giving me this opportunity. So I will be presenting my company and the products what we are offering. So our
Yeah.
company is Affordable Robotic and Automation Limited. It is a Bombay Stock Exchange listed company. It's a 15 years old company. We are based out of Pune. We have around 350 people. And basically we have three verticals. So one is robotic welding automation, wherein we automate the whole welding process. Second is automated car parking solutions, which we are giving to a lot of smart cities. We have given to Visakhapatnam, Indore, and now to Kerala also. Also, we have automated warehousing solutions. Okay, so these warehousing solutions are basically, your FCI godowns, Food Corporation of India godowns, where everything can be stored and the shelf life can be monitored automatically. So these are some of the products which we offer. And some of the high points, if you have to understand. I have been given only 15 minutes, so to tell everything in 15 minutes is very difficult. So I will try to cover whatever is possible. So the high points is like we have a tower parking solution for urban cities where parking is a big problem. So we can store around 100 cars in 500 square feet area, right? So it is only in the place where you can store 3 cars. We have a product where you can store 100 cars, 3 cars on the ground. If you have the space, we can make a tower of 100 cars. So this is the highest selling product in Bombay and other urban cities. Then we have puzzle parking, which can store around 100 cars in 3000 square feet, which normally to store 100 cars, it will be approximately, I will tell you, just hold on. uh, so 10. So approximately 100 car storage on the ground. If you do conventional, it is 25 to 30,000 square feet, wherein we can store just in 3,000 square feet, in the puzzle parking. Similarly, there is a rotary car park where 100 car can be parked at 2,700 square feet. Then we have different models, right? So this is how we do vertical car park, which is a very effective way of parking cars and bikes nowadays, and we are into that. So these are some of the solutions which we have given. So this solution is being implemented in Indore smart city. This is already implemented in Visakhapatnam. This is again coming in Indore. So after cladding, it looks like this. Okay, from inside it is like this, and outside it is completely cladded, ACP cladding. And Trivandrum will something look like this. The Kerala smart city will something look like this. And this is some of the private car parking in Bombay. So the tower is like this. We also have our own software, wherein you can you can book your parking slots. You can easily pay through that parking slots, and when you're driving through, suppose if you're driving through Bombay, and we can also make a provision in that where are the parking slots available if it is a public parking. So we are working on that as well, but we have that provision in our parking software. So that's what it is. And I would like to show you some of the videos now. So these are some of the models. First, let me tell you. This is the the lowest version of the our parking model, wherein you can store one car above other. It is called stack parking. Then there are multiple models, as I told. There are 3 cars which you can park on one another. Then this is a puzzle wherein we are proposed to Kerala government. Almost 500 cars we are now proposed. Now we are supplying to them. So this is a puzzle. Then there are different models depending on your requirement and the space available on the ground. So this is a tower where you require just 3 footprints of car space on the ground, and you can store uh, nearly 100 cars in this area. So then there is a rotary. If you have just 2 footprint on the ground, 1 and 2, and you can store 16 to 18 cars on those 2 footprints, and then you can have multiple rotaries like this. Then there are different models which goes slightly high tech, and which we can explain you once we meet. These are some of the customer list of our car parking all over Bombay. We are there. So Bombay is one of the biggest user of our product. So now I'll try to share the video. So this is the puzzle. This is the puzzle. This is what Kerala Smart City is going to have. So this is what Kerala is going to have, Kerala Smart City. And we will again share some other stuff. So this is the tower, huge tower. From outside, it looks like a building.
Affordable Robotic and Automation Limited is a Pune, India-based company, leading in automation world from more than a decade, serving in automotive, non-automotive, general industries, car parking systems and also in government sector. ARAL is also BSE listed company. ARAL is started by a technical expert, Mr. Milind Padole, who is in this field from more than 20 years. ARAPL offers parking system for residential and tower parking system for apartments or flat owners. The whole process of parking requires swiping of the card near the parking system and parking the car in the pallet, which is then automatically parked by mechanical lift system. Customers have the flow level as per the customer requirement. In automated parking systems, a system detects and identifies a free slot with help of IP68 sensors, then automatically parks the car once it is placed on the pallet. Equipped with double collapsible door to reduce closing and opening time. This is then controlled by the automatic sensors and has the ability to detect if the car is properly parked in the pallet. This is completely hassle-free procedure run by automated sensor-based system, completely controlled by automated machine to equip the system in minimum area without any hassle. It is equipped with turntable for easy parking and retrieval of car. In usual parking systems, vehicles are parked horizontally, and this can be called as parallel parking slots. (90 to 120 meters per minute speed of lift is provided in the tower car parking. This is easy to drive in and out without hassle, and it's safe and reliable with less noise. The Tower Car Parking PLC is equipped with IoT and can be connected with Wi-Fi or hotspots. Introducing Industries 4.0 expertise in the parking system by providing IoT pallet with electrical charging points using IP68 sensors to optimize uptime. Affordable Robotics Automation Limited proudly presents 3 towers of 72 meters each.
So
With
these
total
are some
parking
of the
capacity
products.
of 210 cars.
You can see me. Yeah.
Mr. Milind?
Yeah. So these are some of the products which we make and which are there for smart city. So if I have time, I can explain some more products. I don't know whether I have time, Sudhir.
Yeah. Please, you have another 2 minutes. You can go on that. After that, maybe I'll ask some questions to you. Yeah.
Okay, sure. So we have some more products wherein just sort of. You can see my screen.
Not yet.
Oh, is it? Just 1 minute.
Yeah, now it seems to be coming.
Yeah. So these are some of the latest warehousing which we are creating for, Amazon and Flipkart, and this can same be given to FCIs, Food Corporation of India, wherein we store a lot of our food grains and other material. So smart cities can use such warehouses completely automated for storing all the FCI goods. In this we can track the shelf life. कुछ भी अनाज खराब होने से पहले हमको पता चल जाएगा, that it is life is going to get over. So every tracking and everything is there in this. So this is a fulfillment center for one of the grocery like grocers. This is a fulfillment center for them. So all the material is stored automated, and it comes automatically to the person. He fills the basket for a kirana stores or for an individual person, and then it is shipped. So this is automatic truck loading and unloading equipment. And this is, we have auto guided vehicle wherein it works on battery. So that's all. Sudhir.
Amazing technology, Mr. Milind.
Thanks.
Glad to see such a technology, not just in smart cities, but also for the food industry. It is very essential. So I would like to ask you one question. What is the your organization name itself tells it is Affordable Robotics and Automation Private Limited.
See, we started selling robo in 2005 in a country in India, right, where labor is so cheap. So I was in Germany, and I was a part of implementing a lot of robos. Almost 2,000 robos I installed in year 2000. So
Amazing.
I saw it is coming, right. It is not just about labor cost. It is also about the quality. You and me, you will not sit in a car made by hand anymore, right? You will not sit in Padmini Premier or Ambassador anymore. So gone are the days. So robots are making the new cars, right? So
Yeah.
man-made has a lot of issues, like quality, like cyclic loads everywhere. In even this grofers or even in your car, you will buy during Diwali. You will not buy during Shraddh. So suddenly you require 1,000 people in one season, and then after 2 months you don't require those 1,000 people. So there is a lot of
Yeah.
cyclic load. When the demand increases, probably 30
Yeah.
years back when the demand was very less, it was possible to hire 10 people and fire 10 people. But
Yeah.
now to hire 1,000 people and to fire 1,000 people is just not possible.
Yeah.
Even in fulfillment centers like Amazon and grocer, there is too much of peak load in festivals, and then there is no load.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So you cannot keep on having too much of manpower. You have to compete with everyone. For statistics, I will tell you, China with the same population installed 60,000 robots last year,
Oh,
and
okay.
before that it installed 55,000 robots, and India last year installed 1,400 robots. So China is very efficient, very cost competitive, and their people then are growing towards higher value chain jobs. They are now mastering in you say 5G products, and so we have to also grow like that. We can't just be in that vicious circle that robots cannot come. We are a developing country, and we have to match up the pace with developed countries. We can't just be in the. So when we started selling, we have to tell the robo is not costly, so we had to put that name affordable.
Yeah.
So that is how
So
it started, right?
just one thing, Mr. Milind. Now, you talked about China. A lot of dependence, the whole global depends on China. So now there is something called Made in India, Atmanirbhar Bharat, and also something called Vocal for Local. You have been in the industry for so long.
Yeah.
आप कैसे दिखते हैं? मतलब how do you see the days coming days?
We see there is a lot of scope in automation, right? As the consumer goods or TV, mobile, everything is like booming, and the economy, as we are thinking that it will go from 3 trillion to 5 trillion or 7 trillion. So it's going to be exponential growth, and this growth cannot be met by manual workers. It has to be automated. A lot of things has to be automated. When you order something on Flipkart or Amazon, you want the delivery in next probably 10 hours or 15 hours. So a manual cannot happen like that, right? So it has to be automated. Otherwise आपका पार्सल कहीं और चले जाएगा, किसी और का पार्सल कहीं और चले जाएगा. So it has to be automated, right? Mistake proofing. So I see a lot of scope now in automation. There's going to be exponentially a lot of growth now in automation and robotics and everything, if you have to compete with others around the world.
Yes, yes. And one more thing, to what extent, I'm sure a lot of IoT emerging technologies are used in this automation.
True.
Can you please tell to what extent?
See, we use a lot of industry 4.0, or so nowadays our machines can talk. So last 2 years we invested a lot in one company of Bangalore. So both the entrepreneurs are from Kerala, very talented guys, and they started a startup in Bangalore. We have heavily invested in that company, and it is like they have developed 12 NLP engines. It is the name of the company is The Yantra. So with those NLP engines, our machines, our robo can talk to you now. They can talk to you in 14 Indian languages. You can chat with our robos. You can probably, when you enter a lift, you can talk to the lift whether you are going to, you're not going to fail, right? Till the time I go to the ground floor from 13th floor, and the lift might just say, yes, I might fail, so you will not board there, right? So it is going to talk. Yeah, the lift might just say, no, I might just fail after 10 minutes. And then it is your decision to whether to board that lift or not to board, right? So
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
how it is going to start communicating, right? You can probably send a message to your car parking, automated car parking, that I want to, park a car in next 15 minutes and keep my car ready. So a lot of, like communication like this. We are making a control room inside our factory wherein we can check the health of all our machines, all our installed machine, right from our factory, right? And we can trigger our service teams without you calling us that lift kharab ho gaya, or car parking kharab ho gaya. We will come to know that this lift probably is going to be under breakdown. It is just like if you are having a high pulse, so we can tell you that you might just get a heart attack. So it is the same
Yeah.
way. If my
Okay.
motor is drawing a lot of current, I can tell that it might just have a heart attack. So this is how we are doing predictive maintenance, industry 4.0. A lot of things we are putting. So first is we have to make machines, and then we can make them smarter, right? So
Yes,
first
yes,
thing
yes.
India has to do is we need a lot of entrepreneurs who make a lot of machines first. So we import a lot of machines from outside, and Atmanirbhar Bharat, I hope we make a lot of machine in-house.
So we are on the way to become the leaders in automation as Indians. So thank
I
you.
hope. Long way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Mm. Thank you very much. You answered one of my questions that I wanted to answer regarding the ask regarding the maintenance of these facilities which you are creating, and of course, due to the rapid urbanization, these things are very much needed, especially the multi-level parking which are
Parking.
coming. Yeah,
True,
yeah.
true, true.
And so the subject is very fascinating and in need of the hour. One question that is, what is the energy that are you utilizing? Are you using the renewable energy part like solar in this automation power requirement?
So, it all depends on the budget. We have provision for putting solar panels on. So we do cladding, right? We do cladding. We cover everything from all the sides. So the cladding can be of solar panels. So it all depends on the budget. It all depends on the ROI, and it all depends of what people are paying for their parking. If if you go to Western world, people pay for their parking. In India, still the parking fees are less. So as we mature, as we grow from a developing country to a developed country, things will definitely come. But it comes with affordability, right? It comes with
Yes,
how much
yes,
you're going to pay. So just to compare with the developed world is a very is, I think it's not right at this stage, because we are 135 crore people at
yeah,
2.5 trillion. So we have to go a long way. We
yeah,
have
yeah.
solar capabilities. We can put solar panels. We have developed electrical charging also now in the car park. So when you
Great,
store your car on the 30th floor, you can still charge your car, because electric
great.
charging is going to come. Electric cars are going to come very fast.
Yeah, yeah. E-mobility is starting very rapidly now.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
the yeah, yeah. So we are glad to have you seen your presentation, Mr. Milind. We are glad,
Thanks, man.
and technicians, people like the technical background, being entrepreneur, we need people like you in India for India to be march forward towards
Thank
automation
you.
and becoming the developed country. Thank you very much for joining us.